Hello, my friends. How is everyone? That's good to hear. Who's ready to do some warm-up? All right, let's do it a little differently today. I'm going to hold this up and I want you to pause your screen and I want you to pretend like you're in class and you're the student leader and you're going to say them all. No one will echo you, but that's okay. All right, here you go. Do them all. Okay, hopefully you paused your screen and did them all. Were there any tricky ones? Okay, you want to do you together? Let's try it. You, up, you, mule, you rule, you pupil, you flew, ooh. Okay, great job. And now let's do our sound-alike cards. Plane, plane. Here's a sentence. She rode in the airplane to Florida. Which one is it? Plane. Good. Mail, mail. I need to go check the mailbox. Which one is it? Mail. Find, find. I was fined $3 for a late library book. Which one is it? Fined. Find. Thrown, thrown. The baseball player was thrown out of the game for being rude. Which one is it? Thrown. Okay. Now today's an exciting day because we're learning a new consonant LE syllable type. So let's talk about syllables. Remember, syllables are like the parts of words, a breath that pushes out. My last name is Holbrook. Each time I push out some air, it's a syllable. So my name has two syllables. What's your name? Jackie, two syllables. Carrie, two syllables. Kristen, two syllables. Elizabeth, ooh, four syllables. Jade, one syllable. Jillian, three syllables. Okay, so those are syllables. And so far we've learned open syllables, closed syllables, consonant, vowel consonant E syllables, and today is a new one. But let me make sure you know what I mean about the syllable types. So, my friends, what kind of syllable is? We always find the vowel, and this one's closed in, right? So this is how we mark it. It's a closed syllable, and that's when the vowel is short. Okay, how about this one? What kind of syllable is this? Find the vowel. It's closed in, but oh, wait a second, there's an E. So this syllable is vowel, consonant, E. And we cross off the E, and the O is long. It says its name. Okay, and there's one more syllable I want to show you. What kind of syllable is this? Yeah, it's open. So we would mark it like this, O for open, and it's also a long vowel when it's open, says no. Okay. So my friends, you did learn one other syllable type. It was R-controlled syllables and double vowel syllables. You did learn those too. So the R control, we know all of our R controls. If it has like you are in it, like burn, we call it an R control. Or if it has two vowels, like team, it's called a double vowel. Okay, so now let's talk about the consonant LE type. Okay, so this new syllable type, consonant LE, has a very specific format. It's in multisyllabic words and it always comes at the end. And it's always a vowel, or sorry, it's always a consonant and then LE. Okay, this is a pretty simple one, consonant LE. So take a look at this. If I put my L and my E up here, it will always end with this. Now let me pick a random consonant. Say I put the G up here. If I cover the E and ask you to read that, what does it say? Gull, right? It's just the blend, gull. So the E is silent. And it's kind of volunteered to be in this syllable without making a sound, just like it did in vowel consonant E. The E is like a really generous letter. It's in these syllables and it doesn't get any credit. It's silent. So it's almost like it's silent. It is silent. It's almost like we cover it up and just do the blend. But we need to have the E because every syllable has to have a vowel. And in this one, the E just sits there and it's the vowel. That's its job. There's no vowel sound. The only letter that can ever change in this consonant type is the first letter. The consonant changes. This part does not. Let's read some other combinations that you might see. You might see it like this. How would you say it? Zul. Good. Just say the blend pretty much. What if it's a T? Tul. What if it's an F? Full. Good. What if it's a B? Bull. Okay, let's take a look at one more. What if it's a pole? P. What would it say? Pull. And I bet as I put these up, you were starting to think of words that had this in their syllable. Okay. So, since the consonant LE is always at the end of a word, we can add another syllable to the beginning. Watch this. Okay. So if I have this word, it's a two-syllable word that I can pull apart. What kind of syllable is the first syllable? It's open, right? Because if this was part of the first syllable, this word would be maple. But this syllable is maple because if we scoop the syllables, this one is open, so the A says long A, and then this syllable is the vowel consonant E, so the E is silent. And just like in vowel consonant E, we do this little dash for the consonant, we'll do the same thing for consonant LE, because it could be any consonant. So open and consonant LE. Okay, so what if I change a couple of these letters here? Let me get rid of my marking. What if I put the A and then I don't have another P card, so I'm just going to write it in. What word do I have now? Apple, that's right. The first syllable is ap, and the second syllable is pull. Apple. Very good. So we're going to try a few more. Let me spell these away. We have A, P, L, E, and then I have all my letters over here. G, Z, T, F, B, M. Okay. Are you ready to try to read some more words that have consonant LE? Here we go. Okay, can you see my syllable frames? I know they're a little tricky. I'm gonna write one syllable here, and one over here. What's the word? Gobble. Gobble. What kind of syllable is this? Closed. And what kind of syllable is this? Consonant L-E. Let's try another word. What's the word? Cuddle. First syllable, closed in. Cuddle. Consonant L-E. Okay, nice job with those, my friends. The last thing that we need to do today is add some of these examples into our student notebook. So go ahead and grab your student notebook, and we need to put this in the syllable section of your notebook. So I want you to look around a little. You should be comfortable scrolling through and reading the top to find syllable types. And you have your closed. You want to keep going until you find the final stable syllable. That's what they call consonant LE. It's kind of weird, right? It's called that because it's always at the end. That's what it means by final. It's always at the end, and it's stable. It's not going to change. This is the only thing that changes is the consonant. Okay. So if you find that one on page 25, you'll see it already says bubble as an example. You're going to add one more example right below bubble. And the example we can put in is the word bugle. So you'll write the word bugle, and then we'll mark it. We've got two syllables. We scoop the syllables. The first one's open, so the U says bu. And then consonant LE. And then you notice we do cross off that E to let us know it's silent, just like we did with consonant LE. So go ahead and add bugle. Speaking of bugle, do any of you know what a bugle is? It's kind of like a trumpet, but it only has one button that you play. It's an instrument that looks like this. All right. Speaking of playing instruments, is there any fun instrument you could do right now that's appropriate for where you are? Maybe some air guitar, maybe some drumming, or maybe pretend to do the trumpet. Do something to make sure that you're still having fun while you learn. Over the next few weeks, we're going to keep talking about consonant LE and get into it deeper. Can't wait. See you around.